Thanks for staying with us, everyone. You're watching TVC News at 10. President Bola Tinubu has signed the amended Electoral Act into law. The amendment comes after months of intense debate, public scrutiny, and political disagreement over how elections should be conducted, particularly on the controversial issue of electronic transmission of results. State House correspondent Femi Akonde has more.
The signing ceremony at the presidential villa marks the end of a long and often contentious legislative journey aimed at reshaping Nigeria's electoral framework ahead of future polls. For President Bola Tinubu, the focus must remain on protecting voters and strengthening public confidence in elections. He insists that no Nigerian must be disenfranchised in the quest to modernize the system.
What is crucial is the fact that you manage the process to the extent there will be no confusion, no disenfranchisement of Nigerians, and that we are all going to see democracy flourish.
The president acknowledged growing calls for technological deployment, but cautioned that elections ultimately depend on people and infrastructure readiness.
Various arguments. Maybe Nigeria should question our broadband capability. How technically are we today? How technically will we be tomorrow to answer the call of other time or no?
Central to the controversy is whether Nigeria is technologically prepared for seamless, real-time electronic transmission of election results nationwide. The new law attempts a compromise. Polling unit results will still be manually recorded and signed, but now must also be electronically transmitted and uploaded to a public viewing portal once network access becomes available.
That once election result leaves a polling unit, it will be tampered with or mutilated. That has been eliminated today. So we are satisfied that we have met the aspiration of Nigerians. That the issue of real time also comes in. Once you transmit, even if there is no network at that time, once you go to where there is network, it will still drop. So eventually everything will still be shown. So we are happy and satisfied that we have been able to interpret the intentions and the yearnings of majority of Nigerians, not those who are politically motivated.
Lawmakers also highlight other key changes, including giving political party members greater say in candidate selection through direct primaries and revising provisions that previously allowed candidates with very low votes to emerge winners after court disqualifications.
The number of days notice, which was earlier in the 2022 Act, 360 days. Now we have seen the wisdom to reduce it to 300 days. And this will inadvertently translate to holding the presidential and National Assembly elections in January 2027. And that will technically avoid conducting election during month of Ramadan of 2027.
With the amended Electoral Act now law, attention shifts to implementation and whether the reforms will translate into more credible elections and renewed public trust when Nigerians next head to the polls. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.